Welcome to Insight Builder channel. We are going to talk about an operating system that has been ubiquitous. In fact, that operating system is available in smartphone and that operating system powers SpaceX rockets. If you are guessing that it is Linux, you are right. Data leaders, Linux enthusiasts, Python learners, and programming enthusiasts. Welcome to Insight Builder channel and a series of videos where we talk about the solutions that Linux has got for the data leaders and programmers who are struggling with day-to-day activities. You might be thinking, how Linux can solve the challenges? So let us first talk about the challenges then. Data leaders, people who work with data, it could be analysts, engineers, scientists. You could also be anyone who is working on huge amount of data. It could be Excel sheets, it could be reports that is getting generated. All this data is available out somewhere in the server and you need to pull that data and start working with that, right? That will be your first and foremost challenge. What if you can script it? If you understand how to work with the server remotely using the command line, you will be able to do the scripting. That is the first step. What if you need the compute activity? You need to do some computation, do some analysis. That too, if you are aware of how to script using Linux commands and understand the basics of Linux command, it can be done. What about big data? Can Linux handle it? In fact, big data entire foundation is on Linux. Apache Foundation, which releases all the major big data softwares like Hadoop, Hive, Pig, Spark, Flink, you name it. Everything starts at Apache Hadoop Foundation and then it slowly moves out and new products are developed around that, including Kafka. You must have heard of it, the streaming service that you can use. All these things can be mastered if you master the basics of Linux. This series of videos will be about introducing you to Linux environment. If you're new to Linux environment, if you're never even touched Linux environment, then the next video itself is going to show you how to get access to 6 different ways, 6 different free resources where you can practice Linux. You heard me right, 6 different free resources. And then you might be thinking, okay, big data is taken care, working with remote file server is taken care, but what about my day-to-day activities like checking mails, working on internet and browsing, doing research on the internet, and working on some of my hobby projects, including video editor, or want to connect with my friends and family or with my team. How does these tools are built into Linux? All this have been taken care in the Linux ecosystem recently. Huge amount of time and effort has been put by various programmers in the ecosystem to make Linux one of the rewarding experience. Whether it is using Remmina to do a remote connection to your server, or using OBS and OpenShot video editor for working on video projects, to working in internet browser like Chrome, Brave, and Firefox Explorer for getting your internet needs then and there. All the cloud services that has been provided through the browser can be accessed without a glitch. And on top of it, to add sugar to the cake, we have the excellent terminal related programs like Tmux. And in order to interface with the smartphone, there is a Linux version called as Tmux, which you can install in your own smartphone and use SSH to connect your smartphone to your laptops. How wonderful that can be. And think about it. Once your smartphone is connected to the Wi-Fi, with the SSH, you can connect your smartphone's SD card to your hard disk. In fact, that is how my videos are right now created in my smartphone and it is pushed into the laptop before I upload it to YouTube. So stay tuned, hit that subscribe button so that you will be aware of new videos that is going to be uploaded by me into my YouTube channel and it will reflect on your YouTube dashboard the next moment. What else can Linux do? How to start? You are right now excited about learning Linux, but how to start? You have tried it already, and then you face certain challenges. Linux has some quirks which cannot be resolved. Sometimes you start working with Linux, you start playing around with the configuration file, and the Linux crashes. You are unable to recover the operating system. Now the things have been different. This series of videos and other series of videos also that is available on the YouTube is geared towards making your understanding about Linux more visual. How we do it? We literally share the screen and show how the actual commands are to be executed. In my case, I will be doing a screen share of the settings that I will be doing in various environments in Linux, and then even starting from the next video, I'll be showing you all the 6 different ways of getting connected to a Linux service freely, but I'll be doing it via screen share. Each and every service I'll be showing it. So that is how each of the steps, how to get Vim editor, how to work with cut, tr and grep command, how to work with arc command, how to work with sed, all this will be taken care step by step. And in fact, the penultimate video of this playlist will be about bash scripting. After completing all the command lines, the basic command lines, you will have a very good understanding. Okay, this is how to interface with Linux, the file system underlying in Linux, and then you will be poised for scripting your steps. Bash scripting is nothing but series of Linux commands. That is how it works, and it has functions also. It has its own way of looking at the variables. I'll be delving deep into bash scripting also, but from a very application and challenge solving perspective. It's not about introducing bash from a theoretical aspect. This series of videos will purely be on the application front. Theory are enormous in number right now. There are so many places where you can get the theory. The major point is that how to use it, how to solve the real day-to-day problems that everybody regularly faces. That will be the target of this particular video and series of videos that will be coming next. So hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for the next video, where I will be introducing you the 6 different ways of getting access to Linux. And till that video, stay tuned and have a great time, guys. And good, see you guys.